Hi, my name is Zach Bernhoft. I'm a junior at Bowling Green State University. My managerial role in Capsim was to handle our research and development costs. I made sure that Digby's products were at an ideal age and an ideal position in terms of performance and size.
My name is Catherine Krimpaski. I'm also a second year at Bowling Green State University. I was in charge of the marketing decisions, mostly the forecasting for both sales and production.
And my name is Leighton Haller. I am a junior at Bowling Green, and I was in charge of the production and HR side of things. I mostly decided how we would invest in automation and production capacity, while also dealing with the HR side of things.
Hi, I'm Peyton Boutray. I'm a sophomore at BGSU. I looked over the finance, so mostly just the stocks, dividends, stuff like that.
Okay, overall, our company didn't do too bad in the simulation. Early on, we received a $30 million emergency loan, which you can see during 2023 to 2024, our stock price went super far down. And then throughout the rest of the simulation, we slowly grew back, but the emergency loan set us back quite a bit.
Our biggest struggle has been correctly predicting sales and production forecasts. Like Zach mentioned earlier, you can see a big decline from 2023 to 2024 in our closing stock price because we overstocked by a couple thousand. And that gave us the $30 million emergency loan that we have come back from. But our biggest struggle has definitely been inventory. We actually took another emergency loan in round 4. And so that's our biggest struggle right now.
After we crashed in the third round, we recovered pretty nicely. As you can see, our contribution margin has climbed back up, and our market share is doing pretty well, considering the past few years. Overall, our leverage is the best of any company, and I believe in the last 2 years, we can continue our growth.
So early on, we invested heavily into TQM. As you can see, we had a 3 in each of the categories on the balance scorecard. And as we went along in the simulation, it really reduced our costs.
As you can see, when our team invested heavily in the beginning with TQM, that it really paid off. Our TQM cumulative impacts all have double digits, where some other firms only have single digits.
Being in round 6 right now, our margins are still improving. Profits are continuously growing. We did not take out an emergency loan, and our market share is also growing year to year. We have excelled in our productivity metrics, and we are also going to be growing in forecasting and customer satisfaction as we fine-tune our numbers.
We started off pretty strong, and then we had an emergency loan, but made us crash a little bit. But I think that we're slowly recovering and getting to where we need to go. We weighted the cumulative profits at 25% because we're confident that after the crash, it will help us go up.
The simulation has taught me that it takes a lot more than just selling a product in order for an industry to be successful.
One thing I learned during this experience is that it takes a lot of debt, and you have to raise a lot of equity in order to start your own business. Even when you're established, you always have to keep taking out loans and create debt to be successful.
Something I learned is I was shocked at how high-paced and just crazy it is for competition and how that can affect your sales and everything like that.
I learned that in a competitive industry, every person's decisions is important, and without every component working, it's hard to stay competitive.